Hi everyone. Today I will talk about a possible solution to the ongoing conflict in Gaza between Israel and Hamas. At the heart of the proposed solution is the idea that Israel and Hamas do not need to trust each other completely for the agreement to work. Instead, neutral third parties, such as international inspectors from the United States, Egypt, or other credible countries, would be responsible for monitoring the parties' compliance with the terms of the agreement, and any violation of the agreement would be considered a declaration of war. The key elements of the framework agreement will include the return of the hostages, a cessation of Hamas rearmament. Hamas will be required to cease all military activity, including rocket fire, tunnel construction, and arms smuggling. This condition will be closely monitored by international inspectors. Israeli withdrawal from Gaza. Israel will agree to withdraw its military forces from Gaza and cease all military operations, as long as Hamas ceases all forms of aggression. Economic freedom for Gaza. In return, Gaza will be given significant economic freedom, including the right to build a port and airport, encourage trade, and improve the local economy. The reconstruction of Gaza will be carried out with Hamas money, not foreign money, like Qatar. Why this approach might work. International supervision. Building trust without mistrust. The Israeli government's primary concern is security. Over the years, Israel has faced a persistent threat of rocket fire and other forms of violence from Gaza, often from Hamas or other militant groups. Previous ceasefire agreements have failed. However, this framework introduces a critical element: neutral international inspectors. The inspectors' neutrality and authority would make it more difficult for both sides to violate the agreement. In addition, the involvement of international actors could reduce the risk of accidental escalation or misunderstandings that could reignite violence. High risk of violations. The most powerful feature of this proposal is the predefined outcome for violations. Any violation of the agreement would automatically be considered a declaration of war. This raises the risk significantly. In previous ceasefire agreements, violations have often led to gradual escalation, but not outright war. By defining any violation as a declaration of war, both sides will face heavy pressure to abide by the agreement. For Israel, this ensures that any aggression by Hamas, whether it involves rocket fire, tunnel attacks, or rearmament, warrants a strong military response, backed by international legitimacy. The clear consequences could deter Hamas from resuming its military operations. For Hamas, this mechanism ensures that Israel will also be obligated to act on the agreement. Any Israeli violation, such as returning military forces to Gaza or undermining Gaza's economic freedom, will carry heavy consequences, including international condemnation and the potential for a renewed flare-up of the conflict. Regional and international involvement. This plan also aligns with the interests of regional powers. Egypt, for example, has long served as a mediator between Israel and Hamas, and it would likely support a solution that stabilizes Gaza and reduces militant activity along its border. Similarly, the United States and European countries have an interest in ending the conflict and promoting stability in the region. Thank you for watching, and we hope to resolve the agreement soon.